Hello everyone. So I've been sat here chatting away for the last few minutes and streaming and everything, and it turns out I didn't have my microphone plugged in. Well, I had it plugged in, but OBS hadn't recognised it. So I don't know what my levels are like. If I'm too raspy or too quiet, do tell me. And in the meantime, we're going to carry on from Thrice Damned Veld. Now with a stupid Munchings and Crunchings character in my party. Sorry, Abby, I'm bringing back terrible memories. But I'm not going to load my save because I've got this instead. So here's where we are. And I actually, what I did was I asked Abby if she could help me out by calling up a walkthrough for me so that I could get out of Thrice Damned Veld. But actually, the walkthrough seemed to suggest that I've done it. So I might actually be out of the. Yes, I did, Lord McDog. Oh wait, maybe they don't know. There we go. Okay. Right. So, Oh, you guys are saying that I actually, even once you tuned into the current stream, went offline. Oh dear, that isn't supposed to happen, and I'm dreadfully sorry if that happens again. Okay, so anyway, here we are in a sort of a place. Can't remember what's going on. Oh yes, I know, yes. Yes, thank you. Okay, so let's just head outside and see what we've got in the... That's right, we ended up in this dockland area, didn't we? That's correct, and I was going to buy a sword that was compatible with whoever it is I've given the double sword ability to. Rollbro, I think. Oh, that's an interesting looking little box. Well, can't do anything with it, it's a shame. By the way, I just want to say that I totally appreciate everything I'm looking at on screen right now. I mean, look at these different assets, they're not just the same thing recycled. I mean, obviously the barrels and crates are, but that little pile there, that little pile over there, and it's all arranged in such a way that it makes... No, okay, that one's the same as that one. But it... Alright, okay, I've just undermined everything I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, I like what I'm seeing here. It looks pretums. Good, Achilos. I hope you do, but I hope it doesn't. So, hello to everybody. Who have we got in reverse order of... No, in order of last posted. Achilos 58, Lord McDog, Razorbeard, Pogington, Emilian, Estivius. Have I said Lord McDog yet? Yes. And of course, Dumpy Little Robot is my wife Abby, who's over there. Did you hear that? That was her, if you couldn't. Alright, so... I mean, I think I've done the things there, but there doesn't seem to be a lot else going on the map around here, and I wonder why I went down there in the first place. It suggests it might be the only place to go. Yes, not really anywhere else to go. Well, this is what the walkthrough is for, so if I'll just deal with these, then I'll ask Abby to have a look and see what we should do. Whisper? What does whispering do? Well, hurts people, that's what. Oh, he can fly. Is that because I just made him whisper? Oh, is a whisperer a kind of ghost? Emilian says, Abby, I wasn't aware of the fact that Dumpy Little Robot was her for some reason. Oh well, either way, it's good to hear from her too. Yes, Dumpy Little Robot is what me and Abby call ourselves when we are, I don't know, like acting as a illustration team. So, Imaginary Gumbo comics are by Dumpy Little Robot, for example. I mean, it still says Dave and Abby, but I don't know, it's just a little brand we came up with. Actually, it was the second issue of Demon Tomato. In its previous iteration. It's had iterations all the way through my life, and it's about to have another one, as some of you saw last night. Its previous iteration to the one that I'm currently working on, that's going to be the good one, has a Dumpy Little Robot in it, and so for a joke, I put a label on the front that said, like, by Dumpy Little Robot Publications or something, and we just thought it was a good idea, so we kept it. Okay, so Abby, could you tell me, yeah.
To go to the southeast part of the belt.
I think I've done that. Does it say to go into a town?
Into a cave.
Into a
crescent-shaped mountain.
Ah, a cave near the crescent-shaped mountain. Okay, well let me have a little look on the map. Oh, I'm actually somewhere completely else. Oh, I've done that! And then if you keep reading that, it will say that I'll end up going, like, through water. And then there'll be a sort of a current that I go through. Yep. Okay, let's assume I'm there, then what does it say? Dum dum diddly dum diddly dum. And you guys in the chat are allowed to tell me what I'm supposed to do next as well, by the way. Diddly dum diddly dum diddly dum 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 diddly dum diddly dum diddly dum dum dum. I think I might be in South Figaro now. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to be getting a sword. That's right. Now I don't actually know. Oh, well done. I don't actually know if I can get a sword in that Dockland area, but I didn't. In fact, I didn't find one, so perhaps I can't. Oh yes, that's right, Emelian. I'll do that. What's settled, Astivius? Bum 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 bum. Please and booze. I'm attempting to choose a sword to give to the king's bro. But with wheeze and with booze, sloshing round in his shoes, how is he to figure out where things go? Get out of the way! Okay, it looks like there isn't really a sword selling business in this town. So this is all just a waste of time and effort, so I'll leave. Perhaps I'll leave on a chocobo! Yes, because then I miss the random encounters. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Hey! Is that what they say? Oh yeah, I forgot they were rad chocobos. Bum 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 bum. Oh dear, I'm doing quite a deep voice today. See, that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that over the last couple of days, I may have caused myself to lose my voice a little bit. In which situation, I would not be able to do my show very well. Why can't I get across? Oh! Yes. Bump, tiddly bump, bum, 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 bum. So, there isn't anywhere in here to go, and there isn't anywhere out there to go. If I knew what town I was in, I could look up what... Oh, there's... Is that a sword? Is that a sword? Is this a dagger? Yeah, okay. So I need one that's suitable for him. There's one. And that's the only one. So, if I buy that... then... I can equip him. Yes! There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well, it's all very well and good for you lot in the chat to be praising Mode 7. I agree with you. That's fun and old-fashioned and so on. What I want, though, is for somebody to tell me where I'm supposed to go or what I'm supposed to do. I don't really want to bother Abby with it too much because she's working, you know? She's got colouring to do. For a thing that I won't tell you what it is. because it's a secret. Although, didn't you say it's in previews? Coming in. Oh, okay. Oh, beg pardon. No, I was just wondering if it was coming up and I could tell them that it was going to be later or something. So I can't get over there. Can't get over there. Oh, can I? He seems to be able to go a little way onto the water. No. Ah! So I'm stuck. I can only go in this tiny area here. And is this an area? Is these 3 trees? Is that like a town? No. Oh! Okay, Raisbeard, hope they're not the bad sort of thing that people have to deal with. See you soon. Okay, this is a worthless stream. I'm not doing a single thing until I know what to do next. So, I need to find out what the... Oh, wait! No, I'm in one of them now. I'm in the, I'm in, oh, not Roll Bro, I'm in the... I don't know what his real name is. It sounds like the what? Yeah? Oh, no, I've obviously not done that then. Well, the trouble is, there isn't a cave. I'm stuck in a place that's only got one town with nothing in the town. And that's it. That's literally it. I'm just like on a little island that I'm trapped in with just that town and nowhere else to go. Yeah, Bew Racebeard. I mean, so it must be in here. Oh, guys, this is terrible. Oh, I hate this. I know. Okay, I'm going to talk to everyone and try and find out... Okay, a rock slide has blocked the path leading north. Right. So it could just be that I've not talked to people enough to take in what the puzzle is I'm supposed to be solving here. Okay. Okay. Looks like junk, but... ... No, that doesn't help. Oh, whoop. He's a salesman. You. What can you help me? The land to the east dome fell to the end by fine, but how do I get out of here? No one can reach Nicaea unless they have a ship. Oh, I remember! Wait a minute! I remember! There is a ship right down here, or somewhere, and I deliberately didn't get on it. There, yeah, that's right. Silly me! I didn't get on it because I had things to do. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, viewers at home, the reason I'm in such a fluster over this is that I really didn't like the previous day's Final Fantasy. I was introduced to the stock comedy isn't funny character, and I had to go through a place that it turns out everyone dislikes playing. When I said on Twitter that I'd found the bit where the bit of Final Fantasy VI I don't like, immediately people correctly guessed where I was. So now we're gonna hop aboard. You're quite right, Abby. I hadn't got on the boat.
I don't know why I said that.
Oh, it's a little poodly boat. Nashi is just... Oh, it's Jimbo. Nashi is just a stone's throw away. I hope the others arrived safely. I'm sure they did. Me hope so too! I hate this character. Now I get to go and spend time with my lovelies. I remember these 3, and I enjoyed them. So let's save that to make sure I never have to go through any of that again. Sorry that you had to go through that. Have you all gone silent in the chat? That's not like you. Perhaps it's the wrong time of day and you're all sleepy. Hello, the chat. I just had to check that I hadn't scrolled up. Okay, well I'm going to go and spend time with Ploppo and pals. Fleeing the Empire's troops, Bannon, Rollo, and Ploppo! Ride the rapids towards Nashi, but the going won't be easy. Lord McDog can't see the video because his phone's data sucks. Sorry about that, Lord McDog. Wait, so you can only listen to the audio? Is that like an option? You can just turn the picture off? Oh, or do you mean it's just not refreshing and you're just listening to the audio? Well, anyway, so here we are. Going down the rapids. Blibby-dum blum 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 blum. Ooh, a pterodon. 2 pterodons. That's right, I can health everybody. I'm going to, because we're getting under 100 soon. Health everybody. Magic costs money, so I'm not going to do that. And he's got tools. Oh, my tools. Oh, I've got my tools back. Oh, this is great. Oh, I can fight multiple people at once. Yes. Yes. Oh, this is such a relief. Oh, this is great. What? Who did I miss? Oh, they missed. Okay. Fight. I could magic, but no, there's no need for that. Whoa. Yeah. Why don't I noise blast him for once? Oh, I just turned him round, so now I can smack him to his bum. Smack. There we go. Oh my gosh. Emilian. So, right, it's taken you that long to write, and I cannot wait to read this. Seriously. I'm not mucking around. I want to read this Phantom thing. Oh yeah, that's right. My mic wasn't plugged in when I said this before. Emilian has been typing since like 8 AM, and now it's like 1 PM or something like that, or later now, I guess. But what she's been typing is like an essay, like a detailed run through of her experience watching the Phantom 25th anniversary. So it's sort of a little cap on that running dialogue that we've had throughout this stream. And I'm terribly sorry to anyone who doesn't get it, which is most people. But it strikes me that, and when you told me what the word count is at already, like before you got to what is essentially the first song, something tells me I won't be able to read it all in one big chunk either. So I think you should just like take a chunk of it that you've already got and just send me that, and then I can read that, you know. And then instead of it being like, oh my god, how am I going to read this book-length thing, I'll be like, oh good, a normal-sized email. I'll read that. And then there'll just be a series of those, you know? Yeah, well, quite right, Akilos, but you don't have to just chat about the game. I mean, obviously it means you can't help me to get over, to get through bits where I'm stuck, but... Oh no! Oh, look at him! Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, heal him right now! Do it! Stop going ma. Okay. Foo! Fooby-doo! Okay. 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 We survived that. That was fine. Oh. Oh, blah blah blue. Oh, that's interesting, Emilian. Well, it's the beat, isn't it? Ah, there's a cave. Oh, wait. That's not relevant anymore. Although, nevertheless, there's a cave. Oh, I know. I shall save. Well, there you are. Well, we'll just send that then, Emilian. Or like, send it up to, like, a recent stopping point. Because that's a good... You know, that's a good read, that is. And I'll read through that, and then you can be working on the next part. Rather than... What I don't want to happen is for me to get the whole thing at once and go like, oh, well, I'm not reading that now. I've got work to do or whatever. And then I don't get round to reading it. Because that's the sort of thing that happens. This is water from a recovery spring. It'll restore your HP and MP. Such springs are located throughout the world. Now, for some reason, my tea's already cold, so I'm gonna... I've been here, haven't I? I've been here. I've been here. Oh dear, Emilian. No, I'm doing the tea. I'm doing the tea. I'm doing the tea. You're working. I'm just being silly. Fine. We just had a little fight there over who was going to heat up the tea. And at the end of it, Abby won because, as you heard, she cast a spell. Have ya? Oh, well done. Oh, I wish I could tell you guys what it is. She's colouring something that's cool. bum bum. Till you come up. Say what it is, yeah? Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember this place. Okay, I do not need to be here. Because this is the tutorial house. Okay, so I probably don't need to be in this entire town, do I? Because I've been here. You guys tell me if I'm wrong, and I do need to be there, alright? In the meantime, let's set off on adventure. I don't know what my adventure is, or what I'm supposed to be doing next, but I'm setting off on it, and I just have to put up with a lot of this between me and finding out. I really do not like the fighting. It can just get stuffed. It's not that bad. I actually don't mind. The fighting system itself is fine. It's just the amount that it gets in your way when you're just trying to... I don't mind... Do you know, I don't even mind it getting in my way between me and the thing I'm trying to reach. What bugs me is when the random encounters get in the way of, like it is now, when it's between me and finding out what or where I'm supposed to go. It kind of... It's almost like getting turned around in a maze. It's... I come out of the fight with less memory of which way I was going, where I've already been. Abby was annoyed. She was watching one of my streams this morning while I was still asleep, because I stayed up too late with you lot last night. And she was annoyed because I just kept going the same way over and over again in a town. I just kept covering the same ground and being unaware that that's what I was doing. And it was because I just keep getting lost, I guess. Guys, she's writing what I was telling you about. She's writing a detailed review of her experience watching the Phantom of the Opera, like I made her watch over much cajoling in the previous streams. Dee-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-dee. Bobby Boppy Boo. Do. Where am I to go? Where am I ever to go? Oh, don't worry, you fellas. I don't need you to listen to me very carefully. I guess I just have you along for the ride, you know, so that I feel like I'm not just wasting my time. Which I'm not, because this is all in aid of a podcast and my own cultural enrichment. But, you know, it can feel a bit of a lonely thing playing through an RPG sometimes, and it's good to have you here with me. Ooh! Okay. Is that just... That's just turning me away from that. Okay, so I can't go there. Yeah, of course you can, Stivius. Help yourself. God, Achelos, I know exactly what you're on about. This is exactly the problem I'm having. I'm far more engaged in reading the chat half the time than I am in playing the game. But that's not a reflection on the game, and it is a reflection on my ability to be distracted. It's why I've not finished Witcher 3, even though I've been playing it since it came out, pretty much. You know, I just play games a little bit at a time usually, and then I'm immediately distracted with something else. Often just something I want to do. Something I want to make, like a video, or whatever. Or any of the many other things that I will soon be attempting to figure out ways of showing you. Hello, Ziffy! Oh, don't worry, this one's just started. Well, that's not strictly true, but nothing's happened yet. Because I am unaware of where to go. Do. No, you're cool, Dormant Dog. I honestly do not mind. I mean, what would you gain? What do you stand to benefit from listening to me rabbit on, eh? It's me that gains. It's me that gains here. I have company while I play this long game that I don't know how much I'll get through. No, seriously, because it's one of those topics. So, right, there's something. Okay, there's something about musicals that are different from other films, which is that if there's one that I know, there is no limit to the number of times I can watch that. And I think it's because there's such a breadth of things going on. You know, you're looking at just what happens, you're looking at acting, you're listening to music, you're listening to singing, you're listening to how people act through singing. You are looking at directorial decisions. Like, literally, when it comes to even stuff like this, which is like just a recording of a live show, there's so many... I don't know if you noticed this, Amelia, when you were watching it, but there's so many decisions that are made by the editing team about what camera angles to use when, that heighten and emphasize the dramatic moments, and like even the musical moments are like highlighted in ways that they haven't been before, so that you feel them differently. All of that stuff, I can watch that over and over again forever. There's one that is a particular one, which is the 2000... It's sometimes misinterpreted as a movie remake, but it's not. It is the 2000 video release of Jesus Christ Superstar. Now, I've been in here, haven't I? Oh, it's this place! Oh, where am I supposed to go? Abby, what does the... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hey, lady, didn't you just bust in here wearing Magitech armor? Wait a sec! Get out of here if you don't. Boof! Oh no! They punched the old man! Hold on! I'm King Rollo of Figaro! King Rollo had a cat, but he wasn't called Figaro. What was he called? Hamlet! He was called Hamlet. Liar! Boof! Oh no! They've both been boofed. Ay, ay, ay! That kind of attitude is deadly. He won't even listen. It's all my fault. Sad. Everybody's sad. No, no. No, no, says Rollo, and just ends. Same thing again? Yeah. Alright, so, okay, I thought I was onto something there. Is there anyone in this world who can tell me what I'm supposed to do? And where I'm supposed to go? Hey, Abby, what about you with that guide? When I did... I've now started the next bit of story. And it's the bit of story with... Oh god, I don't know their real names! The lady, though. Deeby deeby dooby deeby deeby doobie deeby doobie doo doo. Probably not in sync. Yeah, I'm with Bannon and the king and the girl that you start the whole game with, but I can't remember any of their real name. Oh, Terra. Terra. Thank you. Thank you, Ziffy. Do you remember how you got out of Naji in the beginning? I think I stole some mechs, didn't I? I stole some mech armor and I went off in that. I wonder where I can steal some mech armor from this time. Diddly dee, biddly bee, biddly beedle doodled. Hang on, I'm confused now, Emilian. Is your review of Phantom going to be a scene in the book? It's just it segues off. Like how the sort of Truth series eventually became this weird Randian screed. Readers in the future are going to be, wait a minute, around about book 3, it just turns into a review of Phantom of the Opera. So, oh, yeah. Oh, cool. Cheers. That'll probably do it. I've just got to find the town now. Actually, wait, I'm not in... No, if Nash is the town, then no, I'm just sort of in the world and I don't know where Nash is. Yeah, but I'm in, like, the entire overworld map and I don't know where that is. There was no raft, I was on a boat. Well, okay, but nevertheless, I've now explored the whole map. What I'm saying to you is that I've walked so far that there's no use in referring to where I ever was. Yeah. Okay, so all I need to know is where Nash is on the map. Okay, so what I was saying, by the way, is that... Oh, that's weird, Emilian. One of your messages didn't come through on the chat log. That happens if you... No, I was going to say it happens if you post too soon after the last post, but it's also if you just post, like, the same thing. So, that probably isn't it. I don't know what happened there. Oh, right, yeah. I get you. I know it was just in Nash, but I just don't know where it is now. Like, I want to be there. Oh, what? You mean the place where the House of Tutorials is? And the place where that cutscene was, and they turned me away. Okay. Okay, now, where was that? I think, wasn't it up in that cave? Maybe it wasn't a cave. See, okay, I thought the door I went through a minute ago was like a cave, so I've not been thinking of it as the entrance to a town. That... Oh, just let me explore, please! Oh, please, just let me explore! I just want to find my way to anywhere so that I know if I'm in the right or wrong place. Come on. Okay. Wow. Alright, Emilian, I'm looking forward to it. Because I tried to rewatch the film the other day when we were talking about this, and as you know, I couldn't get through it, but see, that looks like a cave to me, but if it's the entrance to Nash, then so be it. I really need to know where Nash is. Oh, just look a map up or something. Man. Yeah, so I tried rewatching Phantom. Okay, is this Nash? Yes, found it! I found it. Okay, so now I need to hug the left wall until I find it. There isn't a left wall! There is! Oh, this is what my problem was. I didn't realise that was a way. Oh. Oh, it's not a way. Oh, it is. It's secret it is. When Glombo first helped me, he fiddled with something right around here. Knowing him, there's probably some secret switch in this rock wall. Flicky, flicky, flickety. Yes! Yeah, so I tried rewatching the Phantom film, and I only got about maybe halfway through. I think I got about halfway through, and then after that, I basically just went back to watching 25th Anniversary, but comparing it. Like, I would watch a bit of that, and then I would watch the same bit in the film. And I was surprised at how many bits I couldn't find. Like, I couldn't find the part in Act 2. Like, much of Act 2 I couldn't find. And I haven't got all the way through doing this yet, so I don't know. But, they don't seem to do the whole, like, second letters bit, which is exactly the same problem the Les Mis movie had. They did the setup for bits, and then not the next bit of them. Oh wait, I'm not even thinking of Les Mis, I'm thinking of Into the Woods now. They did Agony 1, which is a setup for Agony 2. They didn't do Agony 2! Right, here I am, in a new place. Oh, I didn't notice that, Zeffy. Huh. This is familiar. I remember commenting on these sticks that hold up bridges. So I feel like we've been in a place similar to this before, or just somewhere that uses these, what's the word for it? What's the word for it? Thing is, that's the word for it. Yeah, so, and I couldn't find... Oh, I can't go on that roof, apparently. I'm too polite to walk on the roof, am I? Okay. I couldn't find the second letters, and I couldn't find the bit where they're rehearsing the opera, and they kind of get taken over, and the piano plays itself and all that, so that doesn't seem to be in the film. So, like... But they replaced it with a weird sword fight or something. Assets! That's exactly the word I'm looking for. Am I stuck now? Whoa! Check out Bannon! Whoa! Look at him! Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, I need to save my voice a bit. Oh, it's alright. It's not my show for ages yet. Another couple of days. So I'm stuck! Oh, I thought I was really onto something here. Is this... I wonder if this whole part is like... I wonder if people sort of fall off here and stop playing around this point. I wonder if there's loads of people who didn't... Is this section of the game... Oh, okay. That's on a level with it, is it? I wonder if this is like the barrels of this game. The Carnival Night Zone barrel. Okay, so here we are in a cave. Random encounter, but I don't mind anymore because I know where I'm going. Gotta fight 3 Nomi Igors, 3 Nomi Igors inside a cave. Gonna shoot them all with Bioblaster, which is a blaster that's biological, I guess. Oh dear, have we got a grindy section? Well, at least I doubt that will happen before my podcast recording, and then you and I are just going to have to keep each other company during all the grinding, I'm afraid, folks. But if you do, if you come with me and you follow me through this, I mean, if we all get completely sick and tired of it, then perhaps we'll sort of collectively vote to move on. But, you know, and by that I mean play something else. But I suspect it will be worth grinding through and playing this to completion because, you know, it's a classic game of all time. Sorry, Lord McDog. I'm currently in a series of caves, and in fact, the camera is panning across, and a save point is like running away from me. And I think I'm in the cave where earlier I had some Moogles that I had. You know, there were some bad guys coming up from the bottom, and I was some Moogles. Goodness, what's that? I think this is a security checkpoint. If we follow the light exactly, we'll probably be okay. If we make a mistake, the light will surround us. To proceed safely, we must tag the glimmering light. Oh, well, it's good that you tell me that after I didn't pay attention to or even particularly look at which way it went. Bottom beetle doodle deedle boodle a deedle deedle. Oh, I had another question about the Phantom movie actually. You'll know this, Million. When I was watching a bit of it yesterday, I was comparing the two versions of when the Phantom shows up in the middle of the masquerade with his amazing skull face, which they just decided not to do in the film, I guess. They just gave him a mask. Okay, like normal. Right, fine. Hang on, let me pay attention to this. Oh, I don't think I've got enough attention that I can pay to something like that. Let's find out. And so up goes Christine up onto the steps, and she's sort of mesmerized. Oh, what? I thought it was that. She was sort of mesmerized by him, and they just stood looking at each other for ages. And during that, a piece of music plays that is not from the musical Phantom of the Opera, but sounds like, like when they use a song from a musical as background music. So, like in something else, like in Into the Woods or whatever, they often used the music of songs they cut from the film in the sort of rough places where those songs actually are. And that's what they sounded like. It sounded like a song. Like it had a melody that sounded like it, you know, like it could be a Lloyd Webber song. But it's not from Phantom of the Opera. What's going on there? Did he write a new song for the film? And then they cut it out of the film? Okay, which way did it go? Which way did it go? I think it went this way, then up here, and then down and round this, and then what, like, maybe up through there, and then up here? Hey! Hello, Kairu! Good morning. Okay, I'm just reading a bit of chat now. Can you briefly describe it? I've done that. No. This game is worth completing if just for the final boss track. Okay, well, I'll do that. Oh, and I'll save my game. They work the Phantom chat. They work the Phantom's letter from Notes Reprise into Why So Silent. Why So Silent? I'm not recognising the name Why So Silent, so perhaps that's the missing song I'm thinking of. They completely skipped over the Don Juan rehearsals, the second half of Notes Reprise with Christine finally breaking down and freaking out about everything. Yeah, and instead they replaced it with her sitting quietly in a room and saying the same words, but really just calmly, and everything was fine. That was turned into a separate scene with her completely calmly asking Raoul not to make her do this. It's almost entirely... Yep, could not believe it. I found that bit yesterday. I've seen the film before, it was just so long ago, I can't remember. Posted a link to the poems. Writing a poem usually requires for you to be in the zone. Good stuff, can't just be conjured up at will. No, quite right. Handy having a notebook with you at all times. Quite right, but if I remember anything from my... I actually was trained in poetry, if you can be trained in poetry. I did a degree in writing, and there was a poetry course, and And I was very pleased to learn, I think it was around that age, because, I was only 18, 19, I never thought about it before, what redrafting is, and the fact that it's not a betrayal of the inner, muse, and that you can write a poem that's okay, and then you can, whittle it down until it's perfect. And that was actually one of the homeworks, if you can call it that, at university, that we had to do, was, write a poem and then redraft it at least, 5 times or something. Each time. Whoops! Oh no! Oh no! Each time, reducing the number of words you've used until it's the exact least number of words you can use, while still having the 100% complete meaning that you had started out with originally. It was an invaluable thing to do. Try that. Even if you're not a writer or a poet or anything, just try it sometime. It's great. You write, do it with a paragraph if you're not into poetry. Write a paragraph. And then keep rewriting it, taking out as many words as you possibly can. And each time you're down to the least number of words, still do it again and surprise yourself. It's a fun... Well, it's not fun. It's hard work, but it's one of those things where, the hard work is satisfying because you look at what you just did and you went, wow. Hello. What's going on here? Moogles in a cavern. It's a cavern full of Moogles. Moogles in a cavern. It's a cavern full of Moogles. In a cavern. Lots of Moogles. We are cavern. We are cavern. I meant to say we are Moogles. Alright, well, as we listen to this piece of genius, let's see what is going on. Twiddle-liddle-lee, pom-pom, twiddle-lee. Boop-diddle-boop, bop, boop-diddle-bee. Health heals your characters for free. Yeah, I know, I just forgot to do it. Emelian goes off to look up the thing I was talking about, the music on the stairs. In my very limited musical experience, extra songs like that are usually beta songs that got cut. Possibly. And that... Because I'm from the UK, and I grew up liking musical theatre, because, I got taken to, kids' shows that had songs in, basically. I have heard a lot of Lloyd Webber. Not much of it, I've never heard of Vita, in any sense, or those things, but, the kids' shows and things like that, I heard them. And, just from those, and hearing different versions of them, that happened to, be popular at the time when I was growing up, it's fascinating how much you go oh, so he wrote that song, and that made it into this earlier version, and then it didn't get in the later version, but it informed this bit here, and people actually take Lloyd Webber to task for doing that, but frankly, it's what all the musical writers do. They just do it a bit more behind the scenes than he does. Oh, why so silent, good messieurs? Yes, of course, now that you say it like that. Totally. Kairu actually felt like sleeping longer, but came up with a bunch of absurd and ambiguous terms for male genitalia, so had to get up and write them down. Great, Kairu. Okay. So you wrote a poem as well. My favourites are Dutch Elbow, Give It a Try, Stephen Fry, and Modulated Beef Station. Abby's chuckling in the background. Don't know if you can hear her over there. The infamous myth of inspiration. Really dangerous myth for creativity. Absolutely, and I'd like to add to that list the creator's original vision. You have never, ever, no matter how many times you've read a book, watched a film, never have you been exposed to the creator's original vision. The creator's original vision is always redrafted out of existence, and the creator's later vision is always superior. But we have this myth of the creator's original vision because of, when people make a film that's a bit different to the book or whatever. And honestly, it is a damaging myth because it means that, I don't know, it means that people think that the first thing that you can spew out of your head is going to be better than the thing you work on carefully, and revise. And it makes people think that they shouldn't redraft things they write or revise ideas they've had, and but then, of course, that's great for those of us who do, because it means that we come up with better things. Okay, Rune Edge I've just got. Is that a kind of sword? Like Soul Edge? Actually, let's Optimum. There we go, Rune Edge. Thought so. Let's Optimum everyone while we're here. Oh, okay, yeah, I suppose not. Okay, there we go. What else we got? Inspiration is real, but inspiration is the feeling you get when your brain is stimulated by stuff you find interesting. Yep, that's right. Yeah, look, my dog. Exactly like that. Does anyone else feel these 16-bit caves are more mysterious and have more to discover than any high-def new caves you may encounter in new games? Yes, although I think that might be just because they are less enclosed spaces. Like, you are watching them from above, so you can see more of them, whereas in 3D they actually enclose you, and so they feel less intriguing, and they are, in fact, less well-designed, honestly. I'm struggling to think of, because in 3D, the whole thing of 3D is you kind of want open spaces to look at, and you don't want small corridors to feel lost and stuck within, generally speaking. So they just make the caves big and open and empty feeling, and it's not as good. That's gone cold for a second time, but that's alright, I'm near the end of it. Indeed, redrafting to fit lines to meters is hard, but incredibly satisfying. Also, picking the perfect words. Hell, picking a register, such as archaic words, only increases the challenge. The old adage goes, limitations greaten creativity. I can be an awful perfectionist and will unfortunately and occasionally ditch a poem after a couple of redrafts if it doesn't fit the vision I intended. No, quite right, there's nothing wrong with that. And then Emilian says, it's exactly what I thought it was. Flippin' hell. But I can't remember what you're talking about there, Emilian. The song on the stairs? Yeah, but I thought we'd already covered that. Oh, okay, she then went on to say that it's in the big email that she's going to send me. It is a cut song, somewhat. Do you know one thing that actually occurred to me, because I'm not as familiar with it, is that it might be a musical hook to Love Never Dies that they might have been working on at the time. The original song was entitled No One Would Listen. The final version is called Learn to Be Lonely. Yeah, neither of those are from Phantom of the Opera. Or at least not, you know, the way it turned out eventually. Okay, I don't know which way to go. Whether to explore up or down. Okay, that's a door, so I'll explore down first in case there's a chest down there. Yeah, go on, let's just health everyone, why not? The myth is persistent and has stopped many creative people doing anything because of it. Absolutely right. Anyone within the sound of my voice who has the merest creative leanings, do it, even if you think you're bad at it. That is what I do. That's what we all do. For example, if what you... Oh, that was just a save point there. For example, if you are thinking to yourself, well, I can't draw. I think that every time I start drawing. Now, that's not very... It's all well and good for me to say that, because, like, I haven't really shown you my drawing, so, like, you're thinking, well, perhaps you can't draw. But I did show my drawings to the lot in the chat right now, last night. And they said it was good. So let's trust them for a moment. And every time I start drawing something, I always start by going, it's bad. This is bad, this drawing's bad, it's not going to go anywhere. I'm doing badly at this. The difference is that if you keep doing it, and editing it and making it better until it's good, which is possible. Like, you just use... Basically, you're a person with good taste, so just keep editing until you reach something that pleases your taste. You know what I mean? That's how to do it. And that's absolutely what I do with my a cappella music. If you listen to the Ocarina of Time medley, there isn't, as far as I'm aware, I'm happy with that. I think it's polished, I think it's good. And as far as I can remember, there isn't a bit of that sounds rubbish. Oh no, there's a door here as well. Okay guys, up or down? Should I go up? Should I go down? But if you listen to the Ocarina of Time with lyrics medley, every single bit of that started out sounding terrible. And I just changed it. until it was good. I just re-recorded bits of it, made it better, till it was good. That's what I always do. And every time when I do any new song, I always start out going, this is the one that I screw up. This is the one that doesn't work. And then I just keep going and fix it. And there are a couple of songs that I have failed to keep going, which I'll pick up again later, I hope. But generally speaking, you know? Oh dear, weird, Emilian. Emilian's posts aren't coming through. It could be length, quite honestly, knowing you, Emilian. It could be that they're too long to show up, like with IRC. Oh no, IRC just cuts it off at whatever the point is. Okay, so they do put the song in the end credits. I wondered if they might. Oh wow. Oh, okay, I intend to watch that later. Not now, obviously. Okay. Okay. Sorry, Ziffy. Okay then, so... don't worry about it, Kairu. You'll see it eventually. Right, come on everybody. Are we going down this way? Or are we going up, whoops, through the place that I saw at the top? Which way do you want me to go? That's right, Astivius. Well flipping remembered. Flipping egg. That's basically what I was talking about when I said that there's one or two that I've stopped doing. I intend to go back to that, but I've just never quite got around to it. Oh, which way should I go? Well, I'll tell you what, I'll save. I'll save after this fight. Guys, I'm not playing with you. I want you to tell me whether I should go up or whether I should go down. Stream, up or down? Up or down, stream? Oh, down. Okay, down. Okay. Blonk. Wow, Jack, I'm the only person streaming on Twitch at the moment? Amazing. That makes me the most important one. That makes me the greatest streamer on Twitch. Oh, this is where I came from, isn't it? No, it's not. No, it's not. Too late, Lord McDog. I went down. That's also true, Spanky Works. Oh, I'm trying to get through this door and I can't line up with it. There we go. Oh, a cutscene. That's true, Spanky Works, but basically it's actually the support from other creative people kind of is the career. Like that fills in for until you take off somewhere else. So for example, you know, Abby's like a colorist now, and she's basically always employed as a colorist. But before that, we used to go to Comic Cons, and just the support from everyone. Well, we still do. We do that as well, by the way. We make comics, just not very often. And the okay, let me say it again. We go to Comic Cons annually, and the people there, and the atmosphere there, and the sort of community there is absolutely wonderful. And that's where all of the support comes from. And you basically sell comics to each other for a while, and sort of, you know, like advertise each other's work to people coming past, and that tides you over. And then at some point during that's when you start getting hired outside. So it's nice. But what I meant to say was that we they can't hear you if you're over there. Oh, okay. She says, my initial jobs came from being friends with other creators. Don't tell them that. That's collusion. That's not ethical. That is exactly how everything in every industry works, by the way. Yeah, you get good at your thing, and then when you're good at your thing, then you start meeting the people in the industry. And that unethical collusion is where all jobs come from in creative fields of any kind. I'm eating a whole lot. Even I couldn't hear that. Yeah. Num num num. Num num num. Num num num. Sorry about this, everybody. I was just really hungry, so I had a biscuit. Num num num. Num num. Num num num. I like that BR83. Num num num. Oh yeah. Nice one, Spanky. Num num num. Num 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 num. Num num num. Num num. 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 Huh. Nice. Okay. Arvis. Arvis. Have we met Arvis before? I recognise his sprite. Bannon, King Rollo, and Ploppo! Arvis, what's happening here in Nash? The town's neutral. I've tried to get to the people to side with the returners, but... Anyway, why on earth have you come here? First, how are your people doing? They all went slightly berserk when the Esper was discovered. Oh! Was he there at the beginning? Oh no, I'm choking on Hobnob and I've finished my tea. We believe this young woman is our only hope of reaching out to that Esper. My people are dying to know what the Esper looks like. Maybe Ploppo can help restore some order to our town. Ooh. That was a mysterious little pose he just did. That Esper is either going to save us or dig us an early grave. Ooh, then we fade out. And we eat another Hobnob. The three have reached Nash, finally, and a decisive battle is about to take place. Okay. Cairo, saying that, unfortunately, meeting and talking to people is a thing I never got good at. This is it now, you're doing it now. Like, you've got an interest in watching this happen for whatever reason, whatever your personal reason for that is, and you're here, and now you've met, like, all these people, and me, and Abby, and then that's that, you know what I mean? That's all it is. So, like, if you've got a thing you're interested in, and you do the thing, and you simultaneously are posting your own work, say on Twitter, and interacting again on Twitter with people from that field, sooner or later they'll see you do that, and you'll start to be recognised as someone who can do the thing. Do you see what I mean? And then before you know it, it's not like someone goes, I can't remember what I was going to say there, but basically what happens is you start to just become known as a person that can do that thing. And the natural outcome of that is that eventually someone reaches out to you to do the thing. Do you know what I mean? It's, whatever. Look at, nom. Nom, nom, nom. Nom, 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 nom. Nom, nom. Nom, nom, nom. Nom. Nom, nom, nom. 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 Nom, 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 nom. Well, I don't know if I count as a motivational speaker, but I am an advocate of just doing the thing that you like enough until people notice that happening, you know? Because that is what happens. Now, anyway, on the internet it does. I don't know how you'd ever break in the past. No idea. Okay, Elder, I understand all of it, except how can we be encouraging bloodshed? I never said That? Something like it. Ha! He's right, you know. Bannon, our blood will spill because of you. Emperor Gestal's racing to acquire Magitech power. He set his sights on the Esper that was found here. The increased use of Magitech power the increased use of Magitech power will surely lead to global destruction. The War of the Magi. The mythical battle that set mankind back 1,000 years. Can this really be happening? People will never learn. Brother! Hey, Rollbro's here. Whee! Rollbro, you're alright! Yep. Who's with you? Yeah. I'm Jimbo, retainer to the Lord of Doma. And then that thing speaks. The people of Doma were wiped out by the Empire. Kefka poisoned everyone. Barrack. Elder. But that was only because Doma was collaborating with the Returners. If we make that mistake... And then he just falls asleep. That's nonsense! Glombo! The Empire's poised to attack Nashi right now! What? And everyone goes, what? Bannon, Glombo, where did you hear that? Glombo, Peepo here was one of the Empire's generals. Grr, I knew she seemed familiar. Sagu, out of my way! This is General Peepo. She torched Miranda. She's an Imperial spy. Now, stand aside. Wait, Peepo has joined the Returners. She's fighting with us now. But I promised I'd protect her. I will not back out on my word. Glombo, are you still thinking about that? Here comes Ploppo. I was also an Imperial soldier. What? Yep. The Empire's evil, but not all of its citizens are. It's just sort of aiming a sort of thumbs up at him. Oh, this is... what? Oh, and here's a mummy. Emergency, the Empire cometh. Whoa! Wait, here we go. Uh-oh, Kefka. I don't care what you do here, just get me that Esper. Lord Kefka, there are civilians here. Exterminate everyone! But Nash is neutral. Idiot! Read my lips. Dispose of any who oppose us. March! Dippity-doop, doopity-doop. Hop, dippity-boop, bibbity-boop. No, I'm afraid I haven't, PR83. Well, it's not so much that, it's just that there's just no way for me to read out his stupid lines. You know, I've got this thing against, like, when someone is writing a character and the gimmick is like, this character talks in a funny way, but it's such a weird way that, like, there's no way of justifying it, so, do you know what I mean? Like, it works only in text. So if there was ever an audiobook, if it was in a book, or if they ever make a TV or film adaptation of it, or if, you know, whatever, it just doesn't work, and that's kind of what's going on here. We really have no choice. Let's make ready for war. Let's make ready for war. They're after the Esper. We moved it into the hills. Then we're going up after it. Yeah. Glombo has a complicated past. I missed it. I'm a soldier, not some love-starved twit. Cold as ice. Wow, I just totally missed what was said to me just there. Dee-bee-dee-doop-doop. So you were born with the power of magic? Isn't it a lovely gift? You can use use magic too? When I was a baby, I was artificially infused with magic and raised as a Magitech knight. Cool. Have you loved anyone? Ah! What's that supposed to mean? Okay. That conversation ended. Don't think for a moment I trust you. Fine, use your own eyes, then decide. Alright. Here's the lineup. The gang's all here. Let's give a little bit of saving. So she was... Yeah, Kairu says that's her backstory, so I need to really think about that. So she was infused artificially with magic, I will say there, just in case. And then raised as a Magitech knight, which I'm guessing is basically a knight that's allowed to walk around in one of those mech armor things. At what point did she get the slave crown? Whoa. Oh, okay. No, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so I just get to pick one character to be? Oh, is this like before when I picked a character and went off on their story, except every single person's got an individual story? Because if so, that's flipping fascinating, and I'd like that. Huh. Now, Estivius, where you say that must also be the case for Frog in Chrono Trigger, do you mean the thing where it's difficult to read out? Because I think I did get as far as Frog when I played Chrono Trigger, but I can't remember what that's like. Jimbo. Okay, is that a vote for Jimbo? Should I say yes now? Well, might as well. I've saved, haven't I? Let's see what happens if I pick Jimbo, as suggested by Estivius. Save the Esper from Kefka. Need some info? Yeah. You'll fight in 3 groups. Use the Y button to switch between them. Okay. Oh, okay, Kerry. Defeat Kefka before his men reach Bannon, otherwise you lose. Form 3 groups. Right, alright. Okay. Okay, so to start with, Rollo is just hands down the best one. He is super fighty, because he's got his tools. Really, what I want is him and her in every single group, because I can fight and I can heal, and those are the things that are good for fighting. I can't remember what she can do. He can do fighty fights, so he can lead another group. And he can do fighty fights, so he can lead another group. Yeah? And then, so who gets the healers, though? That's the question. Oh, I don't know. Any tips for me, anybody? How to set up these little groups? Let's have a look at the chat. Sorry about that, Spanky. So, anyone got any tips for how I should set up these teams? Trouble is, there's such a delay between us that when I ask for something like that, there's like 5 minutes until anyone replies. So, let me see. You'll want one really good party. Oh, right. Well, in that case, there it is. You know, I've got his tools and her healing. But then Kairu says, I suggest breaking up the single-target physical fighters. You had trouble before when you had no magicians. Well, I think I've done that, haven't I? I've broken up their single-target fighters. And they're broken up. but then you had trouble before when you had no magicians. So I've got... There's a magician there. I can't remember what she does. He kind of takes on other... He's a fighter, you know, he takes on monsters' fighting moves. And he doesn't even do anything. He just uses steel. Peepo can heal. Okay. Okay, so there we go. We've got a healing team. And then I guess in the third team we'll just have more people to give me more chance to use potions. How's that? What do you think of that? Everybody happy with that? Meanwhile, back in the chat, we have a little discussion about ad block. Yeah, the classically the principled thing to do is not to use it because then websites can make their money. But we now seem to be in an era where that has been abused so much. There's so much malware that it's almost like a silly, dangerous thing to do, even if it is the principled thing to do. You know what I mean? So I don't know where I stand on that. I have got adblock. And generally speaking, if a website that I like and know I can trust is like, you know, you guys, can you not switch adblock off for this website, please, because this is how we make our money, then I tend to do that. I tend to put exceptions in adblock because I have been the victim of ransomware, which is that thing where out of nowhere. And in this case, it was pretty much out of nowhere. It kind of, I think it popped up with a Google image search. Actually, you get your computer restarts. Suddenly, it boots on. It's the worst thing. It's it's the closest I've ever come to thinking like that severe penalties should be given to criminals. Is when I first found out about this. Your computer restarts, it boots back to a thing that's disguised as a warning from either the police or the FBI or just whatever that says all your files are being encrypted, pay this amount of money to get them back. And the really insidious thing is it's actually telling the truth. It's not from the FBI or whatever it pretends to be from. But it actually is. Your files are in fact being encrypted, and the only way to decrypt them is to pay hundreds and hundreds to the criminals who do it. And there's no other way. Now, when I was hit, there was other ways. It was in the early days, and you could get things that fixed it. But that hasn't happened since. It's horrible. It's terrifying. So. Now, luckily, you tend to get it by doing silly things like, clicking an HTML file that's been emailed to you by someone that's... But basically, if a friend, even someone you know, or your mum or anyone, sends you an email that's really nondescript, that's like, hello, your name, I thought you might enjoy this, and then there's a link of any sort, never click it. Never click it. Even if you think it's trustworthy, even if you've, managed to, I don't know, virus scan it or whatever, even if you've done something that makes you think it's safe, just don't click it until you can get in touch with that person somewhere else and say, like, did you actually send this thing? And they come in, not just EXEs, HTML files do it as well. Right, all sorts. So having been through that, I would suggest using AdBlock. And frankly, I don't mind if you don't put my YouTube as an exception, because I think over the entire time I've had adverts on YouTube videos, I've made about 17p or something like that. It doesn't help. The adverts do not make you money unless you've got millions and millions of views for every video. So, hopefully that takes a bit of the guilt off it. But, Well, Ziffy, this is the thing. I keep backups as well, but some of them hit the backups. There's one that's just come out that gets, unless you've literally unplugged your backup, some nasty stuff is going around, and it's horrible. Anyway, let me have a little scroll up. Yep. Sort of, except paying the ransom doesn't fix it. Well, yeah, I think it sometimes does. I think I've heard of times when it does, but like, what we don't know is whether, well, maybe we do know this, and it is this, whether paying the ransom does unlock your files, but also infects you with a worse one that's going to hit later or something, you know, something like that, a time bomb one. Reply back first, see if it's them. Yeah, but not. You know, just like the safest thing is to hit them up on Facebook or something, probably. Or just text them, you know what I mean? They're people you know, you can get in touch with them another way. I offended my dad badly once by assuming he was a hacker because he's that bad at computer that his normal behaviour sounds sketchy. Oh yeah, Ziffy, that guy's fine. Bob's servant. No, I don't think so. Kairu, yeah, it's. I'm not like huge on YouTube or anything, but it's the way the system is worked out. It's like the only people who ever make any money at all through ads is like, you know, Sony or something. You know what I mean? You have to have millions of views and millions of subscribers to make more than pennies on it. So it's just, what's the point of it, you know? So, I mean, I sort of still habitually put ads on some of them, and perhaps I shouldn't do that, but I basically assume that most people have got ad block. I'm gonna set up something else because yeah, there's no point trying to make any money that way. It was not censored actually, as Divis. Okay, time to play some more game, but none of you have told me whether this is a good setup. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give it a little bit of a save, and we're going to go with that. If anyone objects to any parties that I've just made, then speak now. They're coming! Here we go. And I think I'll be stopping in a minute after this. Oh, by the way, oh gosh, it's 7:20 now. We were planning to do an Undertale later tonight, and we're still planning to do that, but it just won't be at 8 o'clock, I guess. What do you think, Abby? Well, no, but what do you think? Okay, what I mean is, what time do you think? Okay, guys, just basically stay tuned. We're going to do an Undertale later, we think. And just stay tuned, and we'll, you know, just keep an eye on our Twitch or on either of our Twitters, and we'll let you know when we're doing it. I doubt I'm even a tenth as popular as Game Grumps. Game Grumps are giant. Game Grumps are the sort of people I'm talking about. They probably get some money, I think. The Vlog Brothers do. It's people like that. It's people who are like world famous. Like everyone who has YouTube knows who they are. Alright, anyway. Oh, it's General Peebo the traitor. How delightful. This'll be fun. Oh, I know those books. Yes, I know those books. Are they the ones who like got the scammers to go to like ridiculous lengths? Like, yeah, I'll send you the money if you'll take a photograph of yourself doing this silly thing. Those are great. Go get those vile insects. Oh, Abby. Mr. Crowleyism says, awesome, I really miss Abby. Sorry everybody, yep. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing something here. How about I send you over there, and then... No. And then... You down there. Okay. Fight. And... Blitz. By the way, the reason I do Aura Bolt so often is that it's like the first one that comes to mind. Like, you know, the first move that I can remember. What's another one? That one? I think that's one. Yeah, suplex. Have you seen suplex?
No.
It's a good one. Watch this. Oh, they've gone. You'll see it in a minute. Oh, I'll call you back if you want to draw. And then you go there. Okay. I guess I'll try stealing. Why not? Rage. Whisper was good a minute ago. Couldn't steal. Rubbish. Oh, I've got a 4 move now. Okay. And 4. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. I love 4. Oh, fantastic. Oh, that is good news indeed. Oh. Ooh. Demi's not so good. Oh wait, those are the terrible black bubbles that annihilated me. A piranha annihilated me with black bubbles. Glombo gained a level. And got some dodge. Oh dear. Abby, can you just read me the chat so that I can keep doing this? Ow. Oh, sorry, you've just got a mouthful of apple. Terribly sorry. Well, like, from the top.
Oh, right.
I mean, from there.
Stivius, would be awesome to see the author hold a presentation about email scammers though, background. Spanky Works says, Game Grumps user format is specifically is tailored to YouTube system.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. There you go.
Iris says, he may not be real famous, but I reckon thousands and thousands of people have heard a few of his songs, likely not knowing who they're from.
That's very true.
Dragoon, alright chat, which boss should face the boss? Spanky Works, yeah, just saying that format has almost as much to do with players' popularity. Oh, I guess the Dragoon meant which party, not which boss should face the boss.
Yeah.
Zippy says send Rollos too.
Okay.
Astilius, when do you intend to stream Undertale? I'm not sure, it depends on when we finish eating, really.
Yeah.
To go straight from dinner to Undertale.
Yeah, some dinner is currently being cooked, but we don't... Do we know how long it'll take? About 25 minutes, so... Don't know, it'll be...
Between 8:30 and 9.
Yeah. Between 8:30 and 9, maybe, something like that. Oh, right. Magic. Cure. What was the last one? Oh, that. Oh no, that's Aurabolt again.
Kyra said, I was told that it's more about video length, so a big 90-minute video should give you as much an ad video as a 10-minute one. As 9 10-minute ones.
Say that again.
Kyra
One
said,
90-minute video.
That it's about video length.
Yeah.
So a big 90-minute video should give you as much
Yeah.
as 9 10-minute ones. Sorry, I can't read today.
Never mind. Well, it's because you're having to peer over my shoulder. It's too small and too far away.
Actually, Dave counts as world famous. I'm just not sure if say he is a celebrity. World famous
No.
has almost lost its meaning.
That's right. These are all...
Is where you
Exactly. These are all terms that sort of don't mean anything anymore because...
PR83 says use black magic attacks with Popo. He'll be stronger than just attacking.
Oh, yeah?
No, I mean Popo, not Popo.
With Peepo. Okay. Oh, look at that guy. He's like the bulldog from Tom and Jerry. What's his name?
Spike?
Spike.
Studios, I like longer LPs as well when I'm drawing, but at the same time it's nice to put on a quick game.
Yeah, well, the thing about Game Grumps is that they're doing what I'm doing, except they split it up.
Yeah.
And so what you can do is, if you've left it long enough, you can put a load of them on in a row, like a playlist on.
Yeah. I like having that little update in the morning where breakfast you stick on a quick Game Grumps video.
Is that you or them saying that?
Me.
Right, thank you for that, Abby.
Gary said, me too, although I only follow Game Grumps and Steven Plays as far as regular Let's Plays go. I follow a few. I like a lot of the regulars from Something Awful. People like Voidberger, who do lots of good Silent Hill videos.
Yeah.
The chap she does videos with.
Tortoise on Tour?
That's it. And they both sometimes do some interesting podcasty stuff on horror games, and I do like horror game stuff. In fact, I think I've watched people play PT too many times, just because I just find it really interesting. Yep, that's me going now.
Okay, bye. Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
I'm not going for good, I'm just moving into the background.
Yep. Oh, I died. It's funny that, because this is an older game and it's got an older game into... Sorry, what were you saying, Abby?
My computer didn't recognise me,
Oh dear.
but it did run.
Perhaps you were pulling a funny face. I'm having a bit of trouble with Microsoft Hello there. Oh. Oh. Okay, there we go. What was I saying then? Don't know. What were we talking about just then? What were we just talking about? Oh no!
Alex,
Oh no! Okay, I'm just pressing the button so fast to get through all the sort of interface pauses that I accidentally pressed the wrong things. So let me be a bit more thoughtful. Oh, I know what I was saying. I was saying that I've forgotten again.
I like chip cheesem too. Chip cheesem and general ironicness are funny. Alright, I'll take this to the chat room.
Aha! It was that the interface is older, and it surprised me that when you select a Phoenix down, it doesn't automatically point to the person who's actually dead, and you still have to find them. Right, I'm gonna need to use some potions because this guy is just absolutely destroying Ploppo. Will you stop firing at her? Right, look at that! What the hell? What the hell? Right. Okay, well, so I'm just gonna have to do this again. Some healer you turned out to be. I'm gonna have to use potions instead. Okay, will you just give me a minute? Right. Potion. Her. There. Finally. Jeez. Fight. Oof. There. Right. And now I can use her dark magic attack. This guy, honestly. Fire. Da, da, da. What? Dude! Oh, she didn't even get to do it in the end. You need to start healing outside of battle, yeah, quite right. And this is why we have the back row. Yeah, but, like, if everyone's on the back row... Ah, there is no out of battle. It's too fast. Hey, you. Ice. Fedor. He's called Fedor. Oh, old classic. Pummel. Oh, thanks for trying to remind me there, Lord McDog, if I've been looking. Poof, there we go. Okay, I'm now basically probably going to save and stop. Because... I need to go. I need to go and do things. There's dinner coming up, and so on. So, and I need to save my voice a bit, what we're doing Undertale. So, if you don't mind, I'm calling it a day there. We'll have an Undertale later on, perhaps at 9 o'clock UK time. It's currently 7:30 UK time, but it might be earlier, it might be 8:30. So do keep an eye on our Twitch or on our Twitters. And then I guess I'll just sort of start back in the middle of this fight next time. Okay? Didn't understand any of that, Jack and Benny. Okay, so I think that's me going, and I'll see you all in a couple of hours, really, if that. Bye, everybody!